Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and it is Friday. Friday. So we are going out dashing. Our goal is 145 tonight. Can we do it? I know it's going to be episode 1, episode 2, but that's our goal. Why 145? Because right now we're sitting at about $255 from Monday and Wednesday. And it'd be nice to hit that $400 mark this week, because I haven't done well. I did it a couple weeks ago because I had 650, but I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And now this week I'm just doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But we had a good Monday, had a good Wednesday, and we're gonna shoot for the best. And I just took an order for $11. I think it was 11 or 13. And it had a long delivery, so, but it's still really early, so I don't mind taking some longer deliveries this early, because yeah, just because I want to get out there, get all the orders, get my status, make sure that we don't jeopardize our status, right? And sorry, I just got a lot of crazy messages. Oh, their order is already ready. I wonder if people have turned it down because of the distance. She's going the distance. She's going for speed. Anyway, all right. So makes me wonder. All right. So yeah, we're going to Bobalicious. I am going to just double check. So this is something I usually try to do to start out our episodes, is just look at my stuff. So the ratings right now, we are in the new overall Dasher rating, with Platinum getting time boosters. So I can tell you that I absolutely love it, as long as I'm Platinum. I was Silver for a week and a day, and it was the worst thing ever, and I was ready to quit DoorDash. But now I'm sitting at a 94 overall. I was at 96 the other day, and I declined so many orders, and I got one or two late ones that I don't know. DoorDash has still got a little ways to go where they say, hey, unassign this because it's so freaking late, but then they mark you as late when you don't unassign it. So I can't fix stupid, right? I don't know if you guys have heard that saying before, but so the two big ones that I typically worry about is the acceptance rate, and I'm down to 86%. Because I think I declined 7 offers the other night. So I don't want to drop too much more there. And that's dropped me to 28 out of 30. I was 30 out of 30 at about 95 or so. Probably on Monday. So, and then I'm at 96 on my on time. 26 out of 30 points. Now my completion rate is 100%, which is 15 out of 15. The quality is 100%, 15 out of 15. The customer rating, I got another 4-star. So I don't know what's up with that, but somebody else rated me 4 stars, so I'm now at a 4.98. So I have 2 4 stars, 98, 5 stars. And but it's still 10 out of 10 on your overall Dasher rankings. So traffic is backed up out here. I don't know why. I noticed that picking up the kid from school, and I'm like, good night, what the heck is going on? People think it's Christmas already. But anyway, it's just Friday, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, hey, we are at this place. I'm gonna run in and grab this food, and I will catch you in just a second. All right, guys. This is a long delivery, so it says we have got about a 5-minute grace period here. So we're gonna have to get after it. Let's see. I think we're going freaking almost to Sheridan or something there. I don't know. It's way back there. So it says 26 minutes. So most likely this $11 order is mostly base pay. I bet you anything. So all right. So hey, I do want to throw this out there because I am drinking a protein shake here. So I'm mainly doing, I don't think I got much of anyway in the way of carbs here. I mean, I know this has a little bit of carbs, but drinking a protein shake. I got a carbonated tea, not carbonated, but a carbonated, no, caffeinated, sorry, not carbonated, caffeinated tea. This protein shake, I got some chicken and pepperoni and cheese to snack on tonight as my dinner. So this is an Orgain superfoods powder and an Orgain protein meal, and this part of this episode is sponsored by Orgain via the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So if you want to check that out, I don't know, for me, I'm not a big protein shake drinker person, but this stuff tastes pretty good. I started drinking it because I got some of that mushroom coffee, not knowing it was real coffee. I thought it was just made out of mushrooms and it'd make me feel better or energized or something like that. But yeah, it's real coffee with mushrooms in it. So I added this protein shake to it and some other superfoods blend to it, and I can drink it because I am not a coffee drinker. I can't stand the flavor of coffee. So I've been drinking those in the morning times, and then I started drinking these protein shakes for dinner, as well as eating a little protein as well, because it just, there's something about not eating food that just doesn't seem right. So hopefully eating less food, less carbs, and more protein, and can get on track with changing things around. But anyway, check out the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. The link will be down in the comments, also in the description, I think. Yes. So there's also a Linktree link that has it in there as well. So both of them, the Rambling Dasher store is standalone. So just so you know, you don't have to purchase stuff off of my Rambling Dasher store. I mean, you don't have to purchase stuff out of my list. You can use my link and purchase whatever you want. We had somebody buying car parts off of there, and we got commission. So I humbly ask that if you aren't using someone else's affiliate link, that maybe you will use ours. So that would be great. That's a way you can support us without having to actually just fork over money to us or anything. And you can do that if you want to. Our PayPal is on there, and buy me a cup of coffee is another way that you can support us. So but yeah, everything is down there. Check it out. I'm gonna go leisurely, evidently, because it's a long drive, go drink my protein shake and go for a nice drive. Try to be weary of my gas mileage because I'm going so far. Maybe I can get it up there, and we will catch you after we deliver it, and we'll see where we're at. So catch you in a sec. All right, guys, we just dropped that off. It was $11, and it was a long ways out here, so we got a long ways to drive back. So that's the kicker on some of these long deliveries like that. You don't know if they're like right off the freeway or if they're way back in the middle of nowhere. And if they're back in the middle of nowhere, you're basically screwed, because you are not going to get that thing delivered anytime soon. So it is what it is. I've set my personal GPS up to get back because I didn't want to go back through Southwest Little Rock to get here, to get home. So I'm going to go back to where I will end up in the south side of Bryant. So anyway, it says it's going to take about 14 more minutes, so we'll hit the pause button and see what happens when I get there. I'm not going to undo the dash, but there is nothing out this way, so yeah, it's one of those kind of deals. So we'll be back shortly. You will only feel like it's a second, so see you in a sec. Okay guys, we just got back into the south side of Bryant and got our next order that's still 5 minutes away to Logan's, which was I don't know how much money it was. It might have been 13, might have been 11, but somewhere it was over 10 is all I know. So now granted, we've been going for about an hour now and we've only got one order that we can say that we've delivered, because that was a long delivery. So hopefully we make up for it in the next 5 hours and come out way ahead. So it makes it hard to get where we want to go when we have a an $11 first hour. So we're gonna get out there and try. So I'm gonna drive to this place, Logan's. We'll catch you back after we pick up the food. See you in a minute. All right guys, we have loaded up this order and it looks like it's going down towards Benton. So we're headed that way. Looks like we got about a 2-minute window to get it there, which is not much time seeing how it took them forever to get it ready. So this is gonna be late. I did not get the "we got your back" thing, so that is not a good sign, because that I can't make up the amount of time that it says it's gonna be late. All right, people, I don't know what y'all are doing. I gotta go. So anyway, it is what it is. We will get this delivered one way or another, and it says to go the freeway, but I know the freeway's backed up right now, so I'm gonna go the back roads. I gotta take it. I can't see the lines. They're not painted very well anymore. So yeah, I gotta take it to the south side of the freeway, and it's telling me to go across the freeway, go down the freeway, loop around, and then come back on this side of the freeway. So we're just gonna go the back roads and get there. Yeah, this is not turning out. So yeah, we've been almost an hour and a half and we have one delivery for $11. So not turning out to be the Friday that I had envisioned. And that sun is super duper bright. I can't see squat. Alright. So it says to get it delivered by 5:42. GPS says we'll be there by 5:40. So we shall see. So I'm going to put you guys on hold, focus on getting there and not hurting myself or anybody else. And we will see you after we drop the food off. See you in a sec. Alright, so that was $10.75. $3.75 base pay, $7 tip. So much appreciated of those folks. And We're up to $21.75 in an hour and 22 minutes. So falling behind. We got to get back up into the $20 an hour range or better. Preferably a lot better. It's gonna be hard to hit that big number of 145 tonight at this rate. That is for show. So anyway, and there's our next order. Larry's Pizza, $8.25 for 4 miles. So, and we're quite a ways from Larry, so we're gonna head that way. I'm gonna hit the pause button. We'll pick it back up after we pick up this pizza. See you in a second. All right, we have picked up some pizza and we are about to pull out of the parking lot and see what we can do to get this thing delivered. I don't know exactly where we're going, but Hurricane Lake. Okay. Oh, that sun is too bright. And people are pulling in this driveway not so smoothly. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a grace period, it would appear. Deliver by 6:01. Directions say we will be there by 6:54. So we got a good grace period on this one. So I don't think we'll have any problems getting it there on time. I have not looked at the last order. Let's go see what we can find out. I don't know that I can see anything in the sunshine. Ratings. Can we make it? Nope, we're not making it through this light. Oh my goodness. All right. On time. Looks like I dropped. Yep. Logan's late. So late by 7 minutes, early by 2 minutes. And I just, for the life of me, can't comprehend that kind of stuff. Dispute rating. Boom. Boom. Your dispute wasn't accepted. So I got 5 disputes in there right now. Maybe I got too many. It only lets me do 5 out of 100. So I can't do much about late pickups when they're 7 minutes late. And I made up 2 of them, delivering them. And the crazy thing is, it was delivering to a freaking apartment complex. I had to go all the way around back and up the stairs. So that's not an easy task either when they're saying, hey, get to their address by this time, but it's going to take me a couple minutes to get it all unloaded out of the car and walk around to the back of the building and up the stairs. So I would have been probably a couple more minutes if I just had to go to the front door, but no. Or if it wasn't such a big order and I put it all in the catering bag. But sometimes you can't win for losing. And we're gonna just keep knocking these orders out though. Alright, so we are, let's see, I don't know what time, I think it said 6:01 we have to deliver it by, maybe. It says we're only a minute away. Alright, I'm gonna go deliver this food. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I don't know exactly. That order was 8 something, 825, 875. And immediately I get another order for 1025 for, dang, 12 miles. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I need the orders. I don't like the distance, but it's 1.5 miles to pick it up. And it's over $12. So we're gonna go grab this food. I had Kennedy send Keller an invite for her time at home. She doesn't have a ticket yet though. Okay. Perfect. I am a rising star somewhere. Oh, with Steelers country. I don't know. I don't even think I've seen anything. I have no idea what all these notifications are. Alright, so I tell you what, we're gonna go out there. We're at $30 probably in an hour and a half, roughly. Well, probably over an hour and a half now because it's already almost 6. I'm assuming we started late because that last one said like an hour and 22 or something. I don't remember, but anyway. So I didn't look at it on the last one. I just know it said we're at 30 bucks. And this one goes to US Pizza, which is just right over here. So fingers crossed on a Friday night they have the food ready. It's kind of iffy on a Friday for any pizza place, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. So I'm gonna run in there and grab it. We'll be right back. All right, we have the pizza and we are headed out. We got about a 3-minute grace period, it looks like. I don't know, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. All right, people, are y'all gonna let me through here? Thank you. So it's a long delivery, 17 freaking minutes, 6:25, and we should be there by 6:21. So about a 4 minutes, and it could be some freeway, maybe. So maybe I can gain some minutes. I don't know. I think the order was ready, and I do believe I got it picked up on time. Picked up early and should have it delivered early, so yay for me! I need the sun to be down about it is bad right now. It is bad. So here's something that I am going to be DoorDashing for next May. I am going to book a trip for me and the soon-to-be 16-year-old to go to Machu Picchu. And something showed up on my thing last night, and I was like, oh, I think this is for me, even though I'm scared to do it because, number one, I'm not a big daredevil, right? I don't like heights. I don't like walking on ledges with no handrails, and I'm worried about doing this thing that I saw last night, but I think I'm going to sign up for it. It is a 4-day, 3-night hike to Machu Picchu. And the second day is labeled as challenging. and you're hiking at anywhere from 10,000 to 13,000 feet above sea level. Major issues with altitude sickness, so throwing up, diarrhea, who knows what all, right? So, and I don't know, and that challenging day is the longest hike with probably the most elevation, meaning a lot of going up, and I'm not the best at doing that as of late. So I do 10,000 steps every day, which is roughly 5 miles, but it is 100% flat. 100% flat. There is no gain in elevation, and it is at a very low level. Well, I don't know what our sea level is here, but I don't have any altitude sickness, I promise you. And the highest thing I have to climb is probably about a 2,000 to 3,000 gain in elevation. So I could go to Pinnacle Mountain, which is up in Little Rock, and start hiking that. I don't know what the climb is from top to bottom and back down. If it's a mile, so maybe it's more. But by the time February rolls around, I have to be able to do at least a 10-mile hike in one day. And 10 miles in one day is pretty bad. Bad on your feet, bad on your rest of your body, I'm sure. But it's something that I feel like I'm just kind of drawn to. So I showed it to the kid last night. He's like, yeah, I don't know that I'm have any desires to go on a 10-mile hike, but if you want to do it, he's game for it. So I just think this could be one of those, for me, it's gonna be one of those, I don't know about life-changing experiences, but I have for the longest time had this strong desire to go to Machu Picchu. I'm enamored with everything associated with Incan and Mayan culture. Oh, come on, dude. You gotta get out of here. He's going on a leisurely drive with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And I am on a rabid DoorDash. So, but yeah, so that right there, Machu Picchu in May, the nights are going to be cold. The days are supposed to be like 60 to 70 degrees. But it could be down to like 40s at nighttime. And I've been camping in 40-degree weather, and it is freaking cold. Right? So I'm not too sure how we're gonna do this, but we will get it figured out. But not that it's gonna save us money, because this portion, this 3-night trek, is gonna be expensive in and of itself, but it includes meals and snacks. I'm sure we'll pack some other things to go along as well, because yeah, but it's supposed to be like authentic Incan meals that they prepare on the trail. Now, what this trail, I mean the trail, but the campsites, evidently there's lots of little campsites or big camps. I don't know how big they are, but they have these tents set up. Now, the way they explain it, they have a porter that goes around and sets up the tents, but my guess is they don't really do that. They probably have someone that goes around and cleans up the tents, but it looks like to me they have a different 4-day thing leaving every day of the week. So tonight there's one group staying at campsite A, and they all move to campsite B, where in the next day the next group stays in those same tents. So my guess is the tents are permanently up there. And I saw that like I'm not going to fly and carry a sleeping bag, so they rent sleeping bags, they rent walking sticks, those hiking poles, or whatever you call those things. Hiking poles, I think, is probably what they're called. So we will probably rent those, in addition to because I don't want to have to. My goal is that each of us has one backpack and one suitcase that is both carry-on, so we don't have to mess with a bunch of luggage, getting it on and off the plane and all that fun stuff. So that's the goal anyway. But also I think they let us take a backpack on the trip that's maximum of 15 pounds. But they provide everything else you need. So you probably need some clothes, you need some socks, you probably need maybe some blister stuff just in case you get a blister. I don't know what else. I'm sure they have a packing list. But anyway, I'm just thinking through this. But anyway, so yeah, probably all you really have to carry yourself is some clothes and a few little things, hygiene things and stuff like that. So I'm hesitant, but I feel like this is something that I feel drawn to do this now that I've found it. Now that it found me. I'm scared of doing a 10-mile hike, even in normal elevation, but I've hiked in high elevation before on the Rocky Mountain Continental Divide, and I had a little bit of altitude sickness, but this other dude we were with, he was hurling. He was not feeling it at all. And we were supposed to do a 2 or 3 night hike and come down another trail. We hiked overnight, and he was throwing up all night long, and then we came back down. So that has me a little bit worried. So I got to figure out, how do we combat that, and then how do we make sure that we are good to go. So I've heard lots of people say that you need to fly in and stay there for like 2 or 3 days before you try to do anything else. So that'll be my goal, is that we fly in, stay there for 2 or 3 days, and then we start that hike. At least 2 full days. So I think the flights that I saw were getting there like relatively in the morning, because you have I think it's an overnight flight. You leave at nighttime and you land the next day in the morning. And I can't remember, I don't know, maybe you fly through Lima or somewhere else. I saw some flights a while back that go through Colombia and then go to Cusco. But I am getting super excited, and it's what is it? October, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So 7 months away. So that means that I need to get a few things. Is one, I need to get a packable jacket or coat. I need to get some good, supportive, comfy hiking boots, and maybe some multiple layers. And it might be nice if those layers were wool. So expensive layers, right? Because I don't see packing like 3 pairs of long johns, you know? So, but I also need to start migrating my walking from flat to hilly. So here's one of my dilemmas: is if I get the hiking boots now, I get them good and broken in, but then they're worn out before I make this trip. I don't know if that's a possibility, but maybe. Probably not, because I probably won't go hiking except on the weekends. So, like my shoes, I bought in March, and April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months old, and they're still comfortable, but the soles, the bottom of them, all the tread's gone. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, we are less than a minute away, and I gotta find where we turn here, so we're gonna hit pause and we'll be right back. Alright guys, that was simple enough. $10.25, most of it's gotta be, yeah, $5.25 base and $5 tip for this long drive. So at least DoorDash gave me some base pay for out here. But we're up to 2 hours and 2 hours and 3 minutes, and we're right at 40 bucks. So we're back up to 20 bucks an hour. We really need to be outpacing 20 bucks an hour the rest of the night. So and it's 6:21. At least out here there's some trees and the sun is down past those trees, and I'm not facing the sun anymore. So, but yeah, 4 out of 4 accepted in 2 hours and 3 minutes, $40.25. Let's go see if we can see what our ratings are. I'm outside of an accepted zone, it looks like. We're still at a 94 because it may take a little while to get some of that knocked off. We are at 87% acceptance rate, which is a 29 out of 30. And then the on time is at 95%, which is 25 out of 30. So it may take a little while before we knock some of those other ones off. That one was on time, early by 1 minute, early by 4 minutes. Larry's was on time, early by 4 minutes, early by 5 minutes, so 9 minutes early overall. They need to give me some leeway for that Logan's, because that's ridiculous. Alright. Return to Dash. So we're a little ways out here. We're probably almost to Hot Springs. Maybe not that, we're not that far, but still a lot farther than I would normally go out this direction. But I'll come in on the, where am I gonna come out here? On the, I'll come out north of Benton here on the old Hot Springs Highway. So Yeah. So if anybody's watching that has done Machu Picchu or extensive hiking, feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know what anything I might be overlooking. You have recommendations on hiking boots, ones that will be supportive. This is what I recently found out that I've been missing all these years is, I don't know what they call it, when your foot kind of sinks in whenever you take a step, and they have shoes that have extra support built in. So I have me some Brooks, I forget which one it is, glycerin I think, and they have this extra support in there, like this rod or something underneath that kind of helps your foot from turning in when you step. I need a good support for some hiking boots, and I don't know if I want, I don't really think that I want like low top hiking shoes or whatever. I think I want something that's got a little bit of a like ankle protection, if that's what you want to call it, because I don't do it as much as I used to. I used to play basketball, but I also just, if I'm walking in shoes or hiking or whatever, I'm prone to sprain my ankle, and I don't want to do that either. So yeah, just thinking about all those things that you think about, but I just want to try to make sure that we don't do those things, or be extra careful and diligent about, you know, that kind of stuff. I hate to travel halfway around the world and not get to go see the thing that I've been wanting to go see for years, all because I wanted to go on the hike instead of the catch the train and then walk right up to it, you know. But also the videos I've seen, the people that I've seen, I'm like, I'm scared just to go up those freaking steps. All right, $17.14 for a double pickup at the Rib Crib and Yum Yum in Benton, and the total is 6.5 miles. I will accept that. And directions to Yum Yum is 3 miles. So what I couldn't tell is it 2 pickups with 1 delivery, or is it 2 pickups and 2 deliveries? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. So this, I can't think of any other reason why I would be getting these kind of offers, because before this rating system change, I never got these kind of offers consistently, right? Consistently getting offers that are 10, 12, 17, you know. I think the lowest one out of this is going to be my 5th delivery, right? Now granted, it's a double for $17, but we'll count it as one. But I mean, the other order, the lowest I had was, I think, what was it, $8.75 or $7.75? I can't remember what that Larry's was, but you know, whatever it was, we took it, and we're taking this one, and we'll take 6 more like it tonight. I don't know if that'll do it for us, but it'd be close. A customer added a $5 tip to Larry's Pizza. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know which one that was now, but that was very nice of those people. I just mentioned Larry's Pizza not being over $10. I don't know if I can get over there to see that stuff. I can see these people that I've delivered to. Oh, you know what? No. I can only see the US Pizza one as the last one. Oh well. So it looks like I am delivering to 2 different people. Oh. And which means, yeah, that means 2 pickups. Ooh, Yum Yums has a drink. That's odd. Alright guys, I'm going to focus on getting this food picked up. I'll check back in with you as soon as we pick up the first one. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, we have loaded up the Yum Yum order. And we are headed to Rib Crib. And it looks like we have a extended amount of time to pick up the Rib Crib. So it says pick up by 6:48. We should be there by 6:39. So no guarantees Rib Crib can get the food out that fast, but fingers crossed we will be able to get that food picked up, delivered, and not being late. So it says 2 minutes till we're there. So I'm gonna run and grab this, and we will be right back. Alright, so that one was only 8 minutes late picking up, and we were there 8 minutes early, but that's alright. Okay, so sending these people saying we got their food. We're headed that way. Boom, boom. 704 directions 702. So I got a 2-minute grace period on this one. And I don't know where we're going, so it's hard to tell looking at the GPS when we're backing up. It's very confusing. But it's only 5 minutes away, so not that bad. If we're going this way, yeah, we could be going to lots of places. Alright, people, go, go, go. I got a window. I got a window. Let's go. Let's go. Don't run me over. Alright, so where? Oh, where? It's probably across the freeway. Yep. Across the freeway. 1.2 miles. I don't know exactly where that's at, but anyway. So, fingers crossed, we get these delivered in a decent amount of time, and somehow we make up for the 8 minutes late picking that one up, but I don't think we can. Not unless that Yum Yum was way early and I didn't see the pickup time on it. I might make up 2 minutes on this delivery, 2 minutes on the next one. but sheesh, is not looking good unless we can get within a standard acceptable lateness that they will still mark it on time. You never know, you never know, you never know. You never know, you never know, you never know. So, I got 3 minutes now. If I can get these people out of my way and dodge these cars coming at me. And I'm gonna hit every freaking light there is, so. Hi. Alright. So, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna go down through here. Okay, I know where this. Yeah, it's some little courtyard houses up here, and it's about the, what is that? The 4th house, maybe. Come on, let's not hit this red light. Let's go, people. Move it. Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it. I don't see any reason for it to change colors because there's no other cars coming, but they're just nonchalantly like strolling through this. We need to be moving. We need to be moving. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we're fixing to turn on the road. We'll be there in a second. I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, so we dropped that one off. There, we got our nightlight. And the other one's only 2 minutes away, half a mile, so we have a very small window to deliver it. I got a 1 minute grace period with a line of cars. We're just gonna run the gauntlet here. Boom. And we made it somehow. Now I gotta make sure not to miss this turn. So, alright. So I'm gonna go get this one knocked out and we will be right back and see what kind of damage we did. So see you in a sec. Alright guys, that was 17:14. We're at 2 hours and 50 minutes. And with that $5 tip from the other guy, we're at $62.39. So DoorDash paid $4.50 for those 2 drop-offs, and one paid $6.75, the other $5.89. So $62.39 and less than 3 hours. So I gotta figure out how to get out of this joint. I think I can go this way. Yeah. So $62.39. We don't have our light on. Alright. So we're gonna go a little bit in the dark here, even though it's the early show, right? Because I think I can get out down here and get to the freeway. Maybe. Fingers crossed. There goes a raccoon running across the road here. I really don't know. I hope I can. These are like some windy little roads. Yep, there's the freeway. So yeah, $62.39. So with the help of that $5, I was like, how did I get $62? Because I was only sitting at 40 bucks or so before. So 17 plus the $5 tip, yeah, put me up there at 62. So And we still got about 10 minutes to go in this hour, in the third hour. So 62, let's do some math. That's after 3 hours. I still need quite a bit more if we're gonna hit 145. So I'm right on pace to hit about 126-ish, 127 if we did the same in the next well, really, if you do 3 hours and 62, it would be 128, 124. Shoot, I can't do math evidently. So $124, and I need about 25 more than that or so. So it can be done. We just got to get some good tippers. Some more big orders like that one. So they're out there. It's just they gotta find me. I gotta find them. So I'm driving down by Chepe's, the Mighty Crab, doing the loop, coming back by drawing a blank on the Italian place over here. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of the Italian place. Ugh. Oh well. It's 11:75. Dadgum, people. I think I'm going to decline this one. It is 16.5 miles. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that one for $11. That is too far. Too far to go for $11. Now, I probably would have done it if it would have been 11 miles, but 16 miles, that's a long delivery right there for 11 bucks. And it's for a tropical smoothie. They're probably just getting a couple of smoothies. And they're like, hey, we'll pay $10 for a couple of smoothies or whatever delivered this far. But, dude, they can't get out of their car and drive 30-something freaking miles round trip for $10. I'm sure they would have to pay a lot more than $10 because it was $11 and something for me, and I'm sure whatever DoorDash gets paid out of it and whatever their food costs. So, sheesh. I think that what I was told the other day by the guy who owns Different Dough Pizza Co. is that DoorDash makes, or they charge 30% of the food. And then they got ticked at him because if they're charging 30%, his margins aren't that good. So if he wants to make money, then he's got to raise his prices. So he raised his prices by 25% on DoorDash for him to be able to use that service. And he really doesn't have, I don't know, he may get a lot of deliveries from DoorDash, I don't know. But they were, that's expensive. I mean, granted, it's a service and something to get more product out the door. But if the ultimate, if you're gonna do it and lose money or just break even, then why do it, right? I'm not gonna. It's like, hey, I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone and not making any money. Here's one for Verona for $8 and 3 miles, so I'm gonna get that one. But I gotta make a U-turn here, so we're gonna go up into this. I shouldn't have turned into that bank parking lot because there's no way to get turned around. Dang it. Well, this is some garbage. So even $8 for 3 miles, and an add-on to Little Caesars for 1.8. So, and it's $6 plus. So I'm gonna go to Verona's first. Fingers crossed they have their food ready, because Little Caesars on a Friday night, I'm scared to ask. But that means $14 for 2 orders, but the one at Little Caesars had a plus sign, so at least I'll get 25 cents out of that deal. Hopefully we can get a little bit more than that. And this thing's trying to take me to Little Caesars first, and I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna go to Verona's and sit there if I have to, if I can find a parking place. There's a little wedge of a spot right here. I don't know if that's supposed to be a drive-through or parking, but we're just gonna use it as a parking spot. Okay, all right, we're gonna run in and grab this food. We'll be right back. All right, so we got in and out of there halfway. I don't know if it was on time or not, but we got in and out. Now headed to Papa John's, or not Papa John's. Man, why is this doing this? Pick up at 7:26, directions. So we've got 6 minutes, but sheesh. We just gotta hope they have people not sitting around outside there making food. Is what I hope anyway. And we gotta figure out how to get there, because I always miss my turns. I was about to miss that one there, so. All right, I'm gonna go find Papa John's, or Little Caesars, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so yes, as usual, Little Caesars is not worthy of time. So I am gonna go deliver the other order, because they said, yeah, we just got your order in the pizza and in the oven, and it takes 12 minutes. I was like, oh, well, there you go. 12 minutes for that pizza. And we are gonna go deliver the other order, which is only 5 minutes away. And then we'll make it back. And ultimately, it's going to be a shit show, right? That's all I can say about this. This is going to be late, and I won't have any recourse whatsoever with DoorDash because of their stupid algorithm. Y'all need to fix this. Y'all need to fix it. Fix it. I don't mind having late orders when it's me being late, but there is no way I can control any restaurant, and you guys are causing my livelihood to go down because of your system. Fix it. Fix the on time. Do not make the drivers, do not penalize the drivers because of restaurants. Throw away your freaking algorithm when it comes to the pickup time. It is garbage. It is garbage. Quit it. Throw it away. Throw it away. Alright, people, come on. It's like we're going to do the slow turn. Alright, it says 1 mile, so 3 minutes. I'm gonna go run in and deliver this as fast as I can and get back to get that Little Caesars. So we will be right back. Alright guys, that one was $8. It was, well, I can't see because it's took it off the screen. They just put, okay, so the other people wrote thumbs up on this one. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get back to Little Caesars. How do you get back to Little Caesars from here? Okay, well, I am going to run up to Little Caesars now. If I can figure out how I got to this place and go backtrack it. I think I remember. Alright, I'm going to go pick up this food and we'll check back in with you after the pickup. So it'll seem like a second, so see you in a second. Alright guys, they still didn't have it ready, so I'm just waiting around for whatever. So we finally got it loaded up, 7:58, and we will be there at 7:50. So yeah, this is the story of my night. We cannot win for losing on this crap order here. So here we go. Here we go. This one is this one will be like 40 minutes late, and where the heck? Oh my goodness, I hate this freaking GPS. All right, people, let's just back it up in here. So yes, all the joys. This one will be delivered, picked up way late, delivered late as well. Because, oh well, it says delivered by 7:58. Directions. Oh, I'll be there by 7:50. So, who knows? Maybe I'll get there a little bit early. It's not going to make up for the 20 minutes late that it was, but whatever. Alright, we're going to wrap this thing up after I drop this one off, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I have no idea how much money I made on that order, and I just took another order from someplace I never heard of. Some Indian place, and I don't know where it is, so we're fixing to find out. And it said like 15 something maybe. It was only like 5 miles. So fingers crossed it all pans out. I for the life of me don't know this place. Oh well, we're gonna drive to it. I don't know where the hell this is at all. Oh, it looks like it's inside Kroger. That's interesting. Kroger's has a Taste of India restaurant in there now, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Well, that'll be interesting. That will be interesting. Okay. So I see we don't. Okay. So I tell you what. There's our dashing in the dark light. I'm going to go ahead and call this particular episode. It is almost 8 o'clock. And I can't do anything. So hold on, just bear with me, because I don't know where I'm going. All right. So here's what we're going to do is, I don't even know how much money we have right now. Hold on one second. I'll tell you. So we're going to end this video at $78.14 at a little bit before 4 hours. Okay? So almost 20 bucks an hour. And I'm sitting on an order that is $15.75 for 5 miles. So we'll get that in the next episode. But thank you guys for sticking around. Everybody that stuck around to the end, be sure and check out our sponsors. The links will be down below in the comments or in the description for the Amazon, the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So check that out. Also, again, my daughter is in Japan looking for a little bit of extra spending money. She has came up with some Japanese inspired designs for t-shirts and hoodies, and hopefully this weekend I'll get the October version out there, which she got me earlier this week, but I hadn't had time to put it out there. So check that out, and yeah, much appreciated. Thank you everyone that's watching, and be sure to tell your kids you love them, and we will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's episode to see where we finished up tonight. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.